In this video, we're going to be looking at the 3 things why people don't buy from you. Hi, my name is Rishabh. I'm an Amazon best-selling author, an international keynote speaker, and the author of Brandfluenced. And in today's video, we are going to be looking deep down how your customers are designed to ignore you. When somebody is buying your products and services today, what he does is he resonates with the offer that you're making and whether that applies to him. A lot of times the mistakes that entrepreneurs make or coaches or trainers or consultants make is create offers which are very functional in nature. Now, what do I mean by functional? They create offers which are very good in terms of value, which are very good in terms of offers, but are too generic in nature. And what humans are seeking is variety. If you actually study Tony Robbins, he says that variety is the number 2 attribute that any human being searches for. And if your program, if your coaching, if your product is very similar to every single competition out there, the variety is lost. So the first thing they are looking at is looking at variety. The second thing they are looking at is a herd effect. Now, what is a herd effect? Now, herd effect is something which people look at before they are buying anything. Now, if imagine the way you buy things, okay? If you are buying something, what will you do first? If you're buying something on Amazon, maybe it's a camera or it's a coaching program, regardless of which product it is, the first thing you will do is go and check your reviews, right? You go and check Amazon reviews to see whether this product is good or bad. So when you are selling your coaching, when you are selling your consulting, people will look at your credentials. People will look at the credibility. So how have you built credibility, and how have you actually talked about, spoken about, or created that bit of information which convinces your audience that you are the right credible source and you're not some cheap person who's actually just trying to grab somebody's money. So how are you trying to build credibility is extremely important. And if you say that you are new, if you are very new in this business and you are a coach trying to get his first client, I would say that coach people for testimonials, coach people to impact who can give you testimonials. So don't charge them anything. Get the first testimonials, because this is the second biggest thing that people look for. People look for reviews. People check you out on Google. People do all these things before making that purchase decision. The third thing, and the most important thing out of this, is they think about the product or the pitch that you've made or the coaching program that you're trying to sell them. They go back into their mind and see how it makes them feel. Let that sink in. What I'm trying to tell you is, when they look at a coaching program or a consulting offer that you've made, or even a product or service that you're trying to pitch, the third most important thing they look at is what it makes them feel. Now, what do I mean by that? Human beings are emotional creatures. I've told this in multiple videos even before this. When they make purchase decisions, it's 95% of their subconscious minds that decides for them, and the 5% of the conscious mind allows them to make that purchase. So when they're swiping their credit cards, when they're going onto their payment link, when they're making that purchase decisions, it's that happiness that they get because of that purchase, or the future goal that they will achieve because of this purchase is something that matters to them. Now, let me simplify that for you. If you see a guy who's buying a Lamborghini or buying a Ferrari, now why do they buy these cars? They don't buy these cars because that car can take him from his home to his office or from his home to the airport, right? It's how it makes them feel. The joy of sitting in an amazing car like a Ferrari gives them that amazing feeling that this is the experience that I want, and that experience is something that they feel, not something that they see. So when you're making an offer, look at very specifically how it's going to make that customer feel. What is his future going to be when he does business with you? How is that product going to change his future so that he feels better? Is that person going to feel healthier? Is that person going to feel happier? Is that person going to have more money in his life? When you look at these aspects of the product and put them out, instead of putting that this has 12 months of coaching, I will coach you 1 hour every day, I will solve all your problems, you come up with the problem. All these are functional aspects that can be taken away later on. The most important aspect is what is the end journey that the person will see with you. And that's extremely important for you as a coach or a consultant or a trainer or any entrepreneur, that when you have a product or service that people are refusing to buy, it's either one of these three things, and that you have to delve deeper on. The first thing that you again need to see is whether that product or service is solving a particular problem. Second thing, most importantly, is whether there are consumer referrals or whether there is social proof of whether these products are good enough. And last and most importantly, whether this product is making him feel like he's achieved the goal. And that becomes your call to success. That becomes that person's achievement that he's purchased. He never gets that regret of buying something, because he knows that he's made an investment in something that is going to help him achieve something that he's desperate about. And that's so important for you to understand that what that customer is desperate about. So in my next videos or my upcoming videos, I'm going to be covering how to understand how customers are desperate about something and try to position your products or services or coaching or consulting that solves that particular problem. I hope this video has given you the value of what not to do when it comes, or rather what to do when it comes to buying your products and services. And I hope you have taken notes and are going to correct that in your selling process. I hope that's helped you. This is me, Rishabh, signing off. And please subscribe, like to my channel, and please look at the links below for a lot of content that will help you simplify your marketing message so that it gets you on the right track to get the right kind of customer who loves to work with you effortlessly.